In this tutorial for Team Yankee, I want to talk about how do you know if it's side armor or front armor you are hitting on the target. For the first example, I want to talk about like turretless vehicles. And is this on front or is this on side of this vehicle? So as Abram wants to shoot, is this the front armor or is this side armor? And how you tell is perpendicular to the front hull of the vehicle, there's a line going down all the way across the table. If this tank is on that side of it, it's going to shoot front armor. If any part of the hull, not the gun barrel, we're still front armor here, but if any part of that hull crosses that line, you're on side armor. It would be the same if for infantry. Infantry here wants to shoot at this front armor, now it's on side. And rear is the same as side. Rear armor and side armor is the same. So if you cross that, any part of it, you are now on the side armor of that vehicle. Now you're on the front. So that's pretty simple. It gets a little more difficult when you go to turreted vehicles. So let's take a look at this T-72. It's getting shot at by this Abrams. Is it on front or side? Well, perpendicular to it, it's still on front, still on front, still on front. Now we're on the side armor. We just broke that barrier. It's the same as the other, as non-turreted vehicles, but now we run into the difficulty of turret. On the turrets, they put some pretty hefty armor on the front to protect it, and not so much on the side and the rear. So if this turret is actually turned like that now, we actually have to look at two different things. We have to look at the hull and the turret, and what you do is you draw the same thing, but which way is the turret facing? It's facing this way. This has not crossed that barrier for the turret, so it's on front of the turret, but side of the vehicle. So if this is a situation, we got a little extra step we have to do. If it's over here, now it's crossed that barrier of the front of the turret and the front of the vehicle. It's all side armor. Just take your shot, side armor. But we're back to this situation. You're side of the hull, but front of the turret. So how do you decide if you're on the front armor or side armor? Because you may hit the front of the turret, which is pretty hefty. What you do is you just take a D6 and think about counting up. 1, 2, 3 is the hull, 4, 5, 6 is the turret. So it's low, high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if this shoots here, it's got a 50-50, it's going to hit the side, but it also has 50-50, it's going to hit the front armor. So rolling this, get a 6, that means top armor, top, so it's the turret, front armor. If he shoots again, and there's that. So let's say you hit twice, there may be a chance you hit side, top, both. So we're going to roll these separate. Oh, we got one. Both of them came to the side. And I'm hoping, there we go. So one did go top armor, one did go side armor. So each shot you're going to have to check in that situation. So that's the tricky part with turreted vehicles, is you have to also look at which way the turret is pointing. Again, here, front, front, here, side, but front of that. So which way is it going to go? Are you going to shoot low or are you going to shoot high? Now say it's like this, and the tank's over here. Is this going to be front or side? Don't know. You're on front here, but side on the turret. So in this case, it's reversed. If we go low, we're hitting front. If we go high, we're hitting side armor. High, we're hitting side armor. And of course, if it's back here, well, it's crossed that side. It's behind that side. Don't even have to roll. It's all going to side armor. So, and it's the same as if infantry were here. They use their base, the same as the whole of a vehicle. So non-turreted vehicles, which I'm using this as an example, very easy. You only have to check one thing, that's the whole of the vehicle. Turreted vehicles, they have like hefty armor, definitely different armor values, front to side. You're going to have to check both. Is it front? Is it front on both of them, or is it side, side? Do you have to roll? So again, low, high. So keep that in mind. And that's how you check whether it's side armor or front armor.